Yo, yo, yo. We here. We here. We here. Welcome to another episode of Stirring the Pot with Tigmatic. I'm your host, alongside with my co-host, Queen J Ashari. And we here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode 10. We getting it in. The pot is at 30 episodes, and Stirring the Pot is at 30, y'all. So we building over here. Tonight, I decided we gonna give y'all a little treat, you know what I'm saying? We gonna give y'all a little treat. We got two MCs from two different places. They both dope. You feel me? And that's all I can really say. You know what I'm saying? They dope. You know what I'm saying? And they're to be respected in their craft and what they do. And yeah, man. So I'm gonna introduce my guest, and Queen's gonna introduce her guest. That's how we gonna do it. You feel me? So from South Philly, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with home base, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna start with home base. So that's how we gonna rock. From South Philly, I got, my guy, a thorough talent. He's a boss in his own right. A videographer, editor, a movie maker. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to add to it before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a behavioral health. I'm a health therapist, so I'll definitely be working with people with autism and special needs and all like that.
Y'all hear?
So yeah, I don't throw that out there like that, but I'll do a lot of that.
Yeah, man, my guy does a lot, y'all. And that's FrandaddySP, Skinny Big Papa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the notorious Skinny.
The notorious Skinny. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
This how I do it. It's FrandaddySP. But I love it when they call me Skinny Big Papa. I'm dropping that notorious Skinny coming soon. We keeping everything skinny, baby. You want to survive in Philly? Stay skinny, baby. Stay low.
That's cute.
My turn. Queen, your turn.
It's my turn. Coming straight out the shop. Inglewood, born and raised, one of the illest up and coming artists, starring Mr. AJ I.V, the hip hop new icon out of Chicago, Illinois.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hey, man, thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure.
Hey, man, you already know we tried to do it. We tried to do it for him. We couldn't get it right. You know what I'm saying? But we here now. We got it. We got it right. You know what I'm saying? There's no glitches, no nothing going on. So we gonna keep it moving like that. So, all right.
That lighting is so much better.
Yeah, I moved out the way because I was light skinned. I had to go walk to where somebody so I could show my eyes.
All right, so Queen, you can start first. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my guy. I already pretty much know what I want to ask. But if you can ask whoever you want to start with first, is always ladies first. Because I'm down with the chivalry. You dig? So yeah, ladies first.
All right, so Skinny Big Papa, how did you get to the notorious Skinny? How we get there? How did we get to that name? Where did that come from? How did you get it?
So the name of my first mixtape that's out is called Skinny Big Papa, and that's like it's so much of a complete project. I was just trying to figure out how can I outdo that, but same time keep the skinny vibe alive or whatever like that. So when I did a silent mixtape party, and the promotion that I used was that Biggie beat, that beat like Notorious, remember that Biggie song Notorious, whatever they made from or whatever like that. So everybody was just like calling me skinny, and then that was the thing that I used for the song. So my old head, my manager, he went into our shop where we made clothes, and he made a shirt that said Notorious Skinny, and I copied off it.
Nice, nice,
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
nice.
yeah. He like, you gonna copy? I'm like, bro, like, what you mean? Like, it's me.
It fit.
Yeah.
Got you. So AJIV, how did you come up with your name? Where did your name originate from?
I was born with it. Yeah, that's my actual name. Um, AJ is my initials for my full name, of course, but I don't let people call me by my first name for real. Like I let them by like OG. But IV, I'm the fourth. So yeah, that's what the IV stand for. So people kind of play around with that idea, of having like an IV, like when you go to the hospital, like type.
Right.
So it works out. But yeah, I'm just the fourth AJ.
That's nice.
All right.
Family
So
generation.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope. So I'm gonna start with you, AJ. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
a little bit about your background, man.
Yeah, man, I'm Chicago born and raised, Inglewood. If you heard of it, or I ain't gonna even say the real Inglewood. No disrespect to Cali. Um, but yeah, Chicago Southside born and raised. I've been around music all my life. Like any African American child, like we just grew up in it. I grew up around a lot of R&B. The rap kind of came later, kind of like in later teens. I started to take more of a liking to it. Like I always heard it and everything, but I kind of figured out like I was good at it, like low key, like in like my early 20s, mid 20s type. So yeah.
All right. Same question for you, friend. Tell the people a bit about your background. You know what I mean?
As far as my background in music,
Yeah, the music, you know what I'm saying, and where you
man,
from. You know what I mean? Tell them.
well, I'm from South Philadelphia with the Barrett McDaniel or in Reed. I seen people rapping on the corner like Beanie Siegels and I saw several rappers on the corner that inspired me to rap. But around that time, if you was lying in your raps, they're like kick your butt for like fraud and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So at that time, I was 18 and I was lying. So I ain't rap. I ain't rap in front of no only rap in front of my peer group. But eventually, they really started off as a battle rapper because I said I ain't write songs. I just was rapping. So all the old heads would get me just to battle people. So I didn't battle like some of Philly's top battle rap artists on DVDs. So that's pretty much how my name really started ringing from battle rapping. But I don't even like that no more. I'd rather make songs.
yeah. All right, go ahead, Queen. Back to you, Queen. We gonna shift the questions and keep them bouncing.
Okay. So when it comes to hip hop, what do you both feel that you bring to the table that will push the culture forward or at least add some type of change to it from the state that hip hop is in right now? That either one of y'all can answer that, but it's the same question for both.
All right, we can start with AJ because Fran just talked. So go ahead, AJ.
So you said what do I feel that I can bring to hip hop to shift the culture or help push it forward?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There is no guarantee that I can do that. So society is crazy. We see how music is today. With your Glorrillas or your Sexy Red. So you never know what can happen. It was at one point in time like we never thought that music would even prevail today, but it's doing something. So all I can do is stand 10 toes on what I know and what I do, but is being 100% real in my craft and my music. Like that's what I stand 10 toes on. I'm trying to bring back rapping about your real life, like stuff that you actually have experience with. I I won't like bro said, like when it comes to rapping about driving foreign cars or having over 100 women in my bed, I just got a million. Like those are things that I've never experienced. So you'll never hear me rap about that. So like that's the biggest thing to me is to bring back that um that authentic rap. Like this is stuff that you feel. Like this is stuff that can only be created if you go through it. So that's what's important to me. That's what I want to continue to push in my art.
oh man, that's dope. So
Skinny.
if it, oh,
Uh,
go ahead. I got a question. Here's my question. If both of y'all had one word to describe yourselves as an artist, what would that be? Frank.
Right. And I'm gonna just answer that question or the other question first. What I'm willing to bring to the game is, you know, being an educator. I feel like the artists I used to listen to, you could listen to them and learn how to rap. I feel like if you was to listen to these artists nowadays, all you're gonna learn how to do is have sex and do drugs. Um, I definitely came up listening to artists like Cannabis used to make me want to write the best raps and metaphors I can actually do. When I first listened to a Beanie Siegel mixtape, it made me want to like battle rap and rap better than like everybody. And I listened to what Beanie Siegel had. It was called Cadence, and I ain't had that when I first started rapping. Like I ain't know how to control my voice or my baritone. It would peak. But then I would listen to how like Beanie Siegel rap. Furthermore, seeing rap on the corner with my own eyes.
Yeah,
Not
me
even
too. Me too.
Emilio Sparks. I ain't really think he was the hottest or nothing from State Probably or nothing. But when I seen him perform, I'm like, Dad, he was on tour, and it made me want to perform like a professional instead of rapping on the mic. Like I'm snapping and I'm killing it. Like project your voice, let the people hear you, make eye contact with the people.
Right.
I used to just get on stage and be like, I'm about to snap and I'm killing it. Like, no, man. You know what I mean? So teaching, man, teach people how to be an MC, a master of ceremonies instead of a rapper.
Yeah, that's all right. So the question still stands to both of y'all. If it was one word to describe yourselves as an artist, what would that be? AJ,
Special.
Frank.
Motivation.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
I
How
was
do
gonna
y'all
say
feel? Go ahead,
undeniable.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Queen. Because I did.
I was
I'm
gonna say for
asking.
me
Look,
undeniable.
I'm happy to have two guests on at one time, so it's like I'm a little jumpy today. My bad, but it is on you, Queen. Go ahead, Queen.
As far as your favorite artist today, who would you say your top 5 is?
People that's alive.
Alive or dead?
Oh, if it's dead, it's easy. James Brown, Michael Jackson, Cannabis, Beanie Siegel, and Lauren Hill.
AJ, what's your 5?
I'm gonna go Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Queen, give me your top 5.
Dialogue. I'm just playing. He had one more.
That was fun. And Chris
Oh
Brown.
yeah, you got one more. Who?
Chris Brown.
Okay. Y'all got some very influential people on y'all top 5. Queen, give me your top 5 real quick.
Mine is J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Method Man, KRS-One, Jadakiss, and
You had 5. That was about to be 6.
Yeah, myself.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all my 5. My 5 has been changing because of the way the state of hip hop has been over the course of the past, I'll say 7 years, right? So I'm gonna go my top 5 influence: Jadakiss, 1, Beanie Siegel, of course, Eminem, Rakim, and I'm gonna have to throw Gil in there. I'm sorry, I gotta throw Gil in there, bro, because I still was listening. I just was banging the Figures album. I still be banging the Figures album. Like that's
a classic. That's like
gonna be going hammer. Like yo,
yeah.
Yo, the way all of them show true showmanship on every track, and man,
Is it my style?
right?
That's the classic. Is it my style?
Yeah. My favorite joint is Dead Man Walking though. On that jump. Dead man walk. That joint was that word. But okay. So we got y'all top 5 out of there. And that's very, very dope. Uh let's talk about projects, right? Let's talk about y'all projects y'all got going on. Fran, tell the people a bit about whatever project that you got going on right now, and break it down to the people so that way they can get.
Right now I'm working on a Tory Skinny. I'm like 90% done. Just probably looking for a future or two. I wanna throw like a little Caribbean vibe on there. I feel like I covered all bases. I even got like techno on here, pop. Like it's notorious skinny because also I feel like I just grew with not having a fear and just making music. Like I used to rap. Like this shit not even rap. I don't even know how much rapping I'm even doing. This shit is like pure music. I got vocalists, singers. I got people. It's culture. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show
Right.
my growth because, as a boss and all that, how people like to say it, like you supposed to be traveling the world speaking to different people. How you gonna make that trade? How you gonna get that bar of gold and trade for this? How you gonna get that soap for that salt? Like originally, we were people that spoke several languages and made trades to build empires. So I want that to reflect in my album.
Looks like we got our other guest, and she's on deck.
Y'all, I'm so sorry. I literally ran here, had my husband speed, had him push the pedal to the metal to get here, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And we have our other co-host, the real Shay Rosa here, y'all. So we on deck. Now we in full effect. Uh for those just tuning in, and you're just getting in. So we got AJ I.V and we got FrandaddySP, Skinny Big Papa.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
What's going on, Shay?
Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the stirring of the pot and, of the pot itself. So I'm happy to have you all here. Welcome. We don't get to do this often. We don't get to stir and we don't get to do the pot like this very often. So this is great that we're here together. So we're doing it, this type of style. So I
All right,
appreciate you.
so we're gonna keep it moving and keep it booming, right?
AJ,
Let's talk about the projects.
Yeah,
Who wants,
AJ,
AJ, you go first. Talk about your project, my guy.
The biggest thing for me this year, I want to get out a single. I've never put out a song. I have a handful of music that is unreleased. The past couple of years have been crazy for me. So it's always something that comes into our life that makes us procrastinate something, whether it's death, birth, and death again, and then birth again, type stuff. So it's been crazy years. So my thing for 2024 is to at least get a single out. Like in a perfect world, like I get an album out. But I have plenty of songs that I'm just sitting on that I need to really, really put out there.
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Queen, you got a question? Oh no, it's your turn, friend. Yeah. Talk about. Well, you
Yeah,
just talked about the project. You said
yeah,
it's 90% done. So,
yeah.
all right, what can we look for on your projects?
Real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to grab this other charger because my phone is definitely about to die.
All right, do what you gotta do, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. So, Fran, what can we look for as far as I heard you say that you putting a Caribbean vibe on the project. So is it gonna be like a lot of bops on this John? You know what I'm saying? Like what can we look forward to?
It's definitely like what I said, music. Like a lot of beats is like real. Like it's maybe one like rappy song, one like reggae vibe, like one like pop song, like one like everything ain't for everybody, but I got everything for everybody. I dived in lane, like I lost my mind in the music. Like I went all the way there. If I felt like I was making a Caucasian song, well, at that time I thought I was Caucasian. If I was making a Spanish song, a Latin song, at that time I went all the way Latin. Like whatever I did, that's who I was. And I went all the way there and didn't care what. Yeah. Like yeah.
All right. So
like I'm already knowing to some people in the neighborhood it's gonna be the bid, but I always been bid and I always dare to be different. And even when I did different things and they'd be like, man, you a weirdo. All I would do is go to the definition and I'll be real smart. I'm like, y'all said I'm a weirdo. I'm weird, right? A cut above the rest, different than the others. Oh yeah, that's
right.
me.
Yo, I say this all the time, man. I say this all the time, and I can't stress it enough. Shay probably cracking up because you know what I'm about to say already. The best artists are the weirdest people in the world. You know, like we looked at Michael Jackson like he was a weirdo, but he made timeless music that'll go on for ages and generations after generations. So it's nothing wrong with being weird. You know what I'm saying? To be weird is to be great, in my opinion. That's how I look at it.
It's an eclectic blend. It's an eclectic blend of your outsourcing of the energy that you're giving to everybody else to share. I mean, we like that. We don't want to always turn on an album and then we like one song. You know what I'm saying? We want to have a variety, and that's what the spice of life is. Variety, right? Yeah. So I appreciate that.
Right. You know, so Shay, you got any questions for the fellas?
I do. I'm gonna start with FrandaddySP since we was just on that vibe, and I heard you like the weirdo, the eclectic. Let me know what's your favorite movie.
Don't be a menace to South Central by drinking your gin and juice in the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's like, one of my favorites too, cuz.
Yeah. Like I'm big on like things that's funny, but it's a deeper like message. Like shit ain't funny for real, and they laugh at our pain. Like D-Ray.
Oh, we gotta watch the language. We gotta keep it clean.
My fault.
Yeah, like, we keep it a clean bean on this job.
My fault. D-Ray, one of my favorite comedians because of the truth, and the funniest stuff sometimes be the realest, truest things, because you can actually see it happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, AJ? Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? It's a tie between Training Day and I Am Legend.
Oh.
Good one. Okay. Those are good ones.
Okay.
All right.
If I had to pick, I would probably say for me, I'm gonna go Marvel with it, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta go Marvel with it. Age of Ultron. That John was crazy.
Okay. Age of Ultron.
Everybody looking like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta look that up.
You know why I said Marvel? I said a Marvel joint because I went Marvel with it because they kind of like in a way messed our childhood up because they changed everything in the storyline. You know what I'm saying? And they made it for adults, so it wouldn't be too kiddie bop, right? So they changed a lot in that, John, but the way they made like the whole situation come to be was crazy. But I would say that, John, and I would say man, I gotta go with Set It Off. Set It Off still one of my favorite janks. Like,
okay, that's a great movie. What about you, Queen?
I'm going old school with mine. Mine's gonna be Last Dragon just because I'm a Bruce Lee baby.
Bruce Lee, really.
Okay. All right. That was a great movie. Dragon.
That's what
Harlem Nights.
In there, John.
Yeah. Harlem Nights was a great movie as well.
Harlem Nights was that work too.
Oh, that's one of my favorite Harlem Nights. Yo, but that's how Skinny Big Papa dressed when I perform. I ain't add that. Like when I perform, I like wearing suits, hats with feathers. Like they be like, yo, I've never seen like a rapper in a suit. I be dressing like some type of pimp rapper, and I throw my hat like Michael Jackson. Like all that.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about it a bit. shows and things that y'all got going on. What's the next thing for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Break it down to the people. Who want to go first?
I mean,
What y'all got going? What y'all got booming right now?
AJ can go. I was just rapping.
Actually, in a couple of days, this weekend, I'm featured in a show with none other than the Queen herself.
Hey,
No introduction. It's about to be super duper lit, man. I've been looking forward to this for months. So, yeah. If y'all want to get in tune, you can still buy tickets virtually. If you're in the Chicagoland area, you can still purchase tickets online and then bop up in person. So yeah, it's about to be a movie for sure.
oh, that's what's up. Fran, tell the people a bit what you got booming right now.
So I got we doing a cancer bash June 30th, and I got a show coming up the 22nd in the park in South Philly, the lakes or whatever. And I also got another show right now. I got a show out Chester, and I'm about to tell you the exact date on that one right now. And I got a fashion show coming up that day. Oh yeah, so 7/28, I'm out Chester, a fashion show and a mixer. So I'll be doing fashion shows and just mixing it with the artistry. And I always got shows coming up at least once a month, bare minimum. I try not at least do once a month.
Right.
Good to keep it busy.
Shay, you got a question for the fellas?
I do. Now, Frandaddy, I heard some things about you, and AJ, we had spoken a little bit from the last time you were here, but we're taking it back up again. Frandaddy, you view the world through the lens.
Yeah.
And so, viewing the world through the lens, I wanted to know, seeing it through the lens, how do you see people now that you've seen them through the lens? And that changes the person. What do you take?
We're gonna talk about the movies too, Fran.
That's a very good question, because I actually somebody said to me earlier, they was like, "You're tall and I'm short." And I said, no, that's all a optical illusion. Like, life is what you make it. Like, you the creator. You know what I'm saying? So you only as tall as you see yourself. I'm like, and furthermore, you don't want to be my height, because all that is people that bust their head on light bulbs and walls and stuff like that.
That's
so
a fact.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know, because we both tall.
You want to wear a helmet for going retarded from hitting your head? So how I see people the same way. I see it as, optical illusions. Like nothing exists into it, make it exist. And just to make it a philosophy thing, like nothing don't exist if they don't fulfill your hierarchy of needs or in your life, not to make it like a selfish thing. But it's like, you'll see somebody every day, but the one day they gave you the water when you was thirsty might be the day you remember them for the rest of your life. But it'd be the same person you saw it every day. So, I see people as optical illusions until they want to play and optimize some of the space I got going on.
Right.
All right, AJ.
And I'm sorry, just to say one more thing, just to give y'all a little knowledge. The word camera means dark room. That's why when they take the pictures out and they used to turn the negatives to positive in the dark room, because the word camera actually means dark room.
Right. Oh, thank you for that knowledge that you spit into everybody.
Hey. So AJ, how do you view the world as an artist?
That's tough for me, because I'm so introverted, bro. Like I be put up, man. I stay away from people, not because I'm not a people person, but I'm really, really big on protecting my peace. And people don't bother me often. It takes a lot to really get me out of my element, but I just prefer to stay to me for the most part. If I don't have to be out of the house, like I don't, because I don't like spending money either. If I don't have to, outside,
that's keeping it funky though.
I concur.
Outside, like,
I understand that.
Like minimal. minimum outside costs $100. So like I'll be chilling, but I view the world for what it is, you know. Um, I'm I'm the type of person, I I don't put myself on any pedestal. I dislike when people do that. I don't like when anybody thinks that they're better than anybody next to them. You feel me? I feel like everybody is created equal, no matter your skin color, the creed or whatever. Um, I'm fair with everybody. Even back in high school, you know, before I even knew who I was completely, like I treated everybody the same. I played football, but I didn't treat the nerds no different. The goth kids, the cheerleaders, you know, the LGBT, like everybody. I'm cool with everybody, regardless of me being popular and me being a football star. I'm not treating nobody no different.
Right,
So
right,
yeah.
That's dope.
right.
That's dope, man.
So that's great to see the lens, you know, the same. That
Greatness on you.
on you.
The music is distracting for me. Yeah.
Somebody got music.
Yeah, for me it sounds like it's music playing.
There's no music playing.
Oh, okay. Maybe maybe that's from our last I think we was on because I like even his music on my end. But y'all come back to me. Because I got this some music thing over here is playing on my ear.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Y'all got some solid projects coming. You got a collective of music. AJ said he got a collective of music, but it's finna drop. Fran, you got some music. Let's talk about the Big Dog track, right? We're gonna play it in a bit, but let's talk about that a bit. Let's talk about the inspiration behind the Big Dog track and how you got into it.
Well, the Big Dog track, I felt like I was being too nice, making too many peaceful, happy songs, and they had me a little messed up. And I had to remind them that listen, like I'm Big Dog for real. Like even though I might not, act like it or always brag or say whatever, but I felt like it was a point where they was taking my kindness for weakness, and I had to remind them that I was Big Dog. So I took a little break from being conscious of what I was rapping about just to let them have it for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it, man. Um, so what would you like call the vibe of the track? Like is it a bop? Is it a or is it straight to the point? Or
I would say it's like a fun record. It's to the point. It's featured in a movie called "A Body to Kill For," Part Two. This song is featured in the movie, so I'm proud about that. I'll say like if you in like college and you like in a fraternity so if you are like a Q dog, it'd be a good song to do your Q dog step to. You feel what I'm saying? Like on your atomic dog type tip. So whenever you're on your big, it's just high energy, vibrant. Kids like it, adults like it. The hook is simple and catchy, man. Is a fun record, but it's also giving that energy. Like, don't play with me. I'm not playing with you. Don't play with me.
so you spoke on A Body to Kill For. So let's talk about the move. You're a director, and you make movies. You put them together, and you don't work with like the likes of Ving Rhames, Gilly, Wallow. Uh, let's talk about that a bit. Tell the people a bit about the movies that you've done and explain that a bit for them. Break it down how that got started. You know, we talked about it on the pot, but for stirring the pot, for those that don't watch the pot and new to stirring the pot, break it down to them.
Well, pretty much. I was rapper. I was making beats. I did a music video. I asked somebody, can he shoot me a video? It took about 6, 7 months, and my footage still wasn't done. So I just say, can I get the files? I edited it myself. From there, I guess I did what I did. It was okay, but eventually I started working at Overbrook High School, and I started it started from me teaching children how to make short films and videos and things of that nature. So the little video I did for myself, it was like okay, but how I really hone my skill is actually teaching the kids, because when you teach somebody a skill, it helps you get better at it, because now it's putting you on a different platform of questions that you're not asking yourself, because somebody inquisitive mind take your talent to another level, because you want to be able to fulfill the obligations of being a teacher. And if I don't know something, me and somebody can learn together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I ain't afraid to say I don't know, but I'm not leaving it I don't know. Then we're going to figure out, you know what I mean? So we can learn together. So ultimately, one day, I did a fashion show for EA or whatever, and the way I edited the video, he was like, "Yo, you think you can put that same energy into making a fashion show documentary?" So if the movies really started for me doing fashion shows and doing fashion show documentaries, and one of them right now is on Tubi. It's called Philly Storm of Fashion. A documentary. If anyone would like to check that out, and everything I say out my mouth, you can Google it. If I said it, Google it. You can Google every name and everything I said out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Because I'm just here to make history and give my children something more than a last name. So that's pretty much how it started, through fashion shows, and then it started catching. It caught a lot of famous people. Like, I don't really want to dive into that famous people stuff. I know that's like a lot of people like to hear that, and it's
Yeah, yeah,
motivating, but it really take a while to get to that type of stuff, and it's like they gotta see you working so hard, and you gotta really not care about that. That's how you get into that. If you
That's true.
learn about it and you make that like your thing, you're never
That's
going to get in, because it's like you just not. It don't work like that. You know
It
what I mean?
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah,
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
That's
we
definitely a
closed
fact.
the
You know what I'm
door on
saying?
you 55 times and you still standing there. Oh, you must really believe in yourself. It's bigger than us. That's
Yeah,
how you make it. Like, you feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I don't chase names. Like, I
yeah. You
want to
get
build
tunnel
it.
vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you focus on the what's at
the
hand.
goal, the
Yeah. And
goals
I
at
said, if anything
Yeah,
happened in this place that could prevent me from making it back to my children, like, I'm done. Like, so I ain't compromising my morals and my goals for nothing and nobody either. So
as you should, bro. As you
I don't know
should.
how that's gonna work for everybody. See, most people gonna have to compromise themselves and do certain things to do what I do, and I know they will do it, but I'm not. And my favorite line is, "You paid to be here. I got paid to be here. We ain't the
right,
same."
right. Definitely, I like that. I like that
Yeah,
line.
I could dig it. I definitely can dig that.
Oh, my question would be, where do you guys see your future in the industry in the next 3 to 5 years?
I say, AJ, I just had the raps. I'm gonna let the brother speak respectfully.
Yeah, it's on you, AJ. I definitely was gonna say that. So good looking, skinny.
So I appreciate it. In the next 3 to 5, I definitely have probably about 2 albums out minimum. Um, like stated in my introduction, I have many talents. So acting is also something that I'm trying to get my feet wet in. Um, so hopefully in the next 3 to 5, I could be a part of a couple of productions that's getting me out there on the acting side as well. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it. Fran, it's on
Um,
you.
3 to 5. Right now, I'm building a TV network with some partners called TBISC, right? And it's like the best in sports and entertainment. So hopefully, I can have, starting off, one of the biggest networks in sports in Philadelphia. I'm really into servicing like local high school and college sports, and to show all the people love that typically wouldn't get love. I do interview like a bunch of famous people. Like, I got a popping with famous boxers like Gervonta Davis, Jerron Ennis, Simon One Punch Card. He from South Philly. But you
Yeah, I'm
know,
supposed to be interviewing One Punch soon too. Man, I was just chopping it up. I met him for the first time, so
oh, that's
yeah,
what's
that's
up.
coming soon.
So that's the interview I got right now on my YouTube network, TBIC, the One Punch interview. I just dropped that and Greg Haggard. So, you know, I just want to help a lot of people get exposure and while building my network and my financial liberation, because you know, it's definitely about that too. I ain't gonna act like I'm just trying to be Martin Luther King or nothing, because I'm not. But at the same time, like, you know, I come from the mud, man. It's been real hard. Like, I'm the kid walking around with holes in the sneaks with 3 trash bags dead in the middle of the winter. So it's like, and a lot of my friends and family, they ain't make it. They even do it as a doorknob or like locked up. Everybody ain't make it through these trenches. And when I got to take trips and see other places, I feel like, dang, I wish I was able to let people have a chance. So I just want to give people opportunity, because that's the only way you can feel a chance to dance.
Correct.
All right, so here's my question I always ask, and it's one of my favorite questions. What do you guys like better, the creative process or performing? AJ, let's start with you.
I like, because I don't do it as often. I like performing a little bit more. It's nothing like that feeling of the whole crowd rocking with you. I've been blessed enough that every performance has been great for me, and I'm not naive to believe that it'll always be that way. Actually, I want to feel the other side, because if you never feel that other side, you know, you don't know how to recover from that. You know, I gotta know already in my mind, like, everything ain't gonna always be peachy. Everybody not gonna rock with you. You feel me?
That's right.
So performing is really busting for me right now. Creating be cool and everything, and sometimes it can be stressful, but with the performance, I've yet to see the stress in that, really. So it's beautiful.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Shay.
Um,
It look like you got a question for him. Go ahead.
I did have a question for them. What is on the bucket list for you guys? I know everybody has that bucket list. What is one of the like major things in life that before you depart, you would love to do?
I would like to get all five of my children a house, so they ain't even gotta you know what I mean. So they could just be owners, like property owners, man. I believe a lot of people get caught up and do stuff because they don't own nothing. And when you don't own no property in your neighborhood, you don't sit at the table with the people that make decisions in your neighborhood. So when
Absolutely.
a lot of people say, "Why they be letting everybody do whatever in your neighborhood and letting these people in?" Because you don't own no property. If everybody Section 8 it up, no disrespect and all that other stuff, and people coming in their house to make sure they room clean, like, no, man, these is grown people. Like, you gotta have ownership. So that's something that I would want. That's my bucket list. Make sure all my children have a house that they own.
All right. AJ, anything on your bucket list?
It's pretty similar for me. I'm a new father. My son was just born last month on the 10th.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you, thank you. You know, happy belated
Happy
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day too, like to all of you. Happy Father's Day
Appreciate
to all of
y'all. Appreciate y'all.
But nothing will bring me more peace and joy than to know that he's set up. You know, I want to be financially free and understand the game so much to a science that I give it to him and he can go ahead and keep passing that down. So yeah, that's on my bucket list, to be financially free, along with a lot of traveling. It's big for city kids to know that it is more to this world than just your city. I think if a lot of kids in this generation saw outside of their city, they'd be like, wow, there's really more to this outside of the country. I love international travel. So like going places out of the country is like always on my bucket list, like Dubai. That's what my mother does for a living. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So my
That's dope.
question would be is do you guys celebrate Juneteenth or do you celebrate June 4th of July?
You said that we celebrate 4th of July or Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a funny question because I'd be a comedian. I wouldn't be able to celebrate 400 years of Jews' lives. So let's get that out the way. And as far as the Juneteenth, I would do more, like, I need to do more research about it just because it's supposed to be a holiday for us. I mean, it'd be other people making holidays for us and we be celebrating it. You know what I mean? So I'm all for it and I would indulge in it, but honestly speaking, I don't have enough knowledge from where Juneteenth derived from to just incorporate it all in my soul. Like it's I know like I grew up on Kwanzaa and all that, and I never heard of a Juneteenth. So I would just need to understand like where that's coming from.
Fun fact: Juneteenth and Father's Day is something that they kind of threw in the same pot. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy, right? Because it was a holiday for us, but also they created Father's Day and made it the same date. So, it's kind of like bittersweet. But
yeah, what's going on though?
I think that was kind of crazy within itself, but I will say that I'm born July 3rd, right? So here's my compromising position right here, right? I'm born July 3rd. The 4th is the next day. So I always celebrated the 3rd, the 4th, but I also celebrate Juneteenth as well. So that's kind of crazy within itself. AJ.
It's really no question for me. Anything black, I'm gonna support it. As long as it is in good energy, if you will. But I don't celebrate the 4th anymore. It's probably been about three years since I've celebrated the 4th. So yeah, we stand 10 toes on the 10th. That's when we do our barbecue and pop our fireworks. They called the police last year, but they let us do our thing. So yeah.
Oh man, that was dope.
Do we know what Juneteenth? We all know that's our Independence Day, correct? And the reason
why.
When the French and the blacks were free, we were still slaves on the 4th.
Yeah, we definitely were still slaves on the 4th.
So on the team.
That's why I said it was a compromising situation for me because I was born the day before the 4th. So my whole life, it's weird, yo. It's weird because my whole life I celebrated the 4th until I learned about Juneteenth.
And when was Juneteenth? I know Juneteenth always been a thing since after the years of 1776, I guess, obviously. But like when that became a thing, because my whole thing is like I don't like hearing about stuff out of nowhere. Like it's just like Black Lives Matter. Like I ain't trying.
It was around. It just wasn't. They didn't celebrate us like we were supposed to be at that time. It been around. They just really decided to make it a national holiday.
Yeah, it wasn't until it became a national holiday that people actually really learn about it. But Juneteenth has been around for centuries. It's just people just now catching on to something that's been around for forever. And
absolutely.
The lack of knowledge behind knowing what Juneteenth was really all about, that's why I kind of like ask, because some people don't know the history between Juneteenth and that is actually the African American and the French being free from slavery. But at the time when 4th of July was going on, they still had slaves.
Right. All right, so we got 10 minutes, right? We got about 10 minutes. We're going to get into this big dog track, y'all.
This is the education system. That's what it
Friend,
is.
you want to introduce your track?
Yeah, man. I want everybody to go on all platforms and download this song. Now, with the name I named it because I'm being extra. I should have been regular and just called it Big Dog, but it's called Magnus Canis, and that's Big Dog in Latin. Because back in 1776, in our Juneteenth, you know, a lot of this stuff, a lot of this language was written in Latin. So like that money, that what did it say, plurus cum, like, you know, all that stuff on all that's Latin on the back of that American dollar from 1776. So Magnus Canal, Big Dog, baby, all platforms.
All right, we gonna get into it. We about to play it. Let's get it,
Y'all
Big
Latin.
Dog. Y'all hearing it on Stirring the Pot? I need everybody to get the stirring right now. Everybody. Fran, AJ, I need all y'all to stir for me real quick.
Big
And we about
Dog,
to drop this
baby.
exclusive. You dig? Let's get it.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, it's Big Dog. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can we turn it up?
It's Big Dog. Predator, why would you pray for me? Told her I'm toxic. Why would
Oh,
you
it's
stay with
turned
me?
up
Yeah,
for
I
the
did it.
people.
Who made it wait for me? Your opinions, keep them away from me. Can they say to me, why would you play with me? Just cause I fuck her, she thinks she okay with me. But yeah, that's okay with me. Okay. Yeah, baby, I'm a thug, make her fall in love. Go real slow what she thought it was. Give her all my love, put her on the plug. Then she finessing like I thought she was. Cause she got multiple choices, options. Picking all above. Finesse try to test me. Her IQ ain't high enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog. Backwoods, plant, bass, I'm juiced up. Versace, I'm on the suit, skinny papa gets spruced up. Shorty play ball with me, and the stats get boosted up. She gets scooped up, I throw a few bucks. Yeah, I'm back, man, screw stuff. Yeah, I do my thing, ma. You see the K signs? Dog food, fiends looking out the bowl. Going canine. Well connected, got the main line. Gotta never play at the same time. Shorty wait for the pass. I'm ballin' like Mike with the hang time. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Big Dog.
What's up, folks?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what
Okay.
y'all think? I like it, man. I like it.
I like it. The production, who did all the production on it?
Oh, so I go to Batcave Studios, Batcave Rug. He recorded like
Legendary Batcave.
The back.
yeah, he recorded Rick Ross. A lot of famous people. So the Batcave is one of the biggest studios in Philadelphia history. You know, production. Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening. I'm like, it sounded really good across the track. I could tell it was mixed really well. I like how did you do all the placement where you wanted everything
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, I like the arrange. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
the on everything was really good too. I was listening to your wordplay, you know, because I'm an artist too, so you know all of this and all everything. I listened to the whole production, so I really liked it a lot.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. AJ, you gotta come on with the music. We're gonna bring the music on for you the next time you on when you come on the pot, bro. We definitely gotta get it booming with you.
But something about that song, I want to know. Like, tell people when it first come on, and that's the clean version. But listen to the clean version, everybody. But check that dirty version out too. Y'all know how that go. But, it was like I felt like a lot of people was trying to tell me what to do and like get me in like relationships. And if I'm saying they ain't where I want to be, chill. So the first thing I said was told her, Predator, why would you pray for me? Told her I'm toxic. Why would you stay with me? Yeah, I did it. Who made it wait for me? Forget your opinions. What can they say to me? So I'm already saying, like, if you wanna, this might not go your way, but if you want, you know what I mean. But I'm telling you, if you do something
Like
to make something else happen, that's on you.
You're like, stay away, please.
Yeah. I think that John was definitely solid, and he was barred up and was throwing a lot of subliminals in there.
Yeah.
Not you was having fun with it as well.
Yeah.
And knowing you for real, I know you can get deep with it. You can hit them with the gut punching bars, punchlines, and all that too, because that's what we come from. You know what I'm saying? We from a place where that's all we did all day was punchline, 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 punchline. So to hear you have a commercial record, this is a different friend.
Yeah, dumbing it down, making
this a different friend. Like, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a different friend because from what I know, you're a punchline king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like the record. It's a fun record. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a fun record. So if it's one thing life has taught both of y'all
on TikTok, by the way, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I went through your AJ. I went through your TikTok account, and your followers are loyal. they love you. They love you on TikTok. I went through your some of your like your little clips that you make with the people, and they're just engaged, and your music is wonderful. Like your lyrical content, what you're putting out. I know it has some swears in it, and I did find like, you know, some just stuff that obviously we couldn't play because of FCC regulations.
Right.
But your music is
phenomenal.
Dope.
I like his music as well. Yo, your music is definitely dope, bro. I'm gonna keep it solid. I'm gonna do you all the way solid, bro. I wouldn't have put you on this, John, if I didn't think you was a dope artist. And when Queen sent me your links, bro, I ran your tracks back a couple times, like, and it wasn't just to analyze. I really was rocking with them joints. So, bro, you got some bars with you too. You know what I'm saying? And people, go check AJ I.V out. Go check FrandaddySP out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Go check these guys out. You know what I'm saying? And they bringing something that's fun and energetic. Y'all got that energy, so I like y'all energy. You feel me? I want to say that I wish both of you guys nothing but success. You know what I'm saying? Fran, you know, we go way back. So, you know what I'm saying? We was young boys. We go back to high school, young boys in school and all that. And all we used to do was rap. So, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But AJ, you definitely got it too. Queen, you got it too. I'm gonna say it like it is, y'all. Y'all gotta check all of these people y'all see on the screen right now. Check them all out, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I got bars too. You know what I'm saying? So go check us out. You know what I'm saying?
And if y'all ever in Philly, man, I'm shooting this movie now. Y'all can hop right in. I know AJ said you want to be an actor. If you in Philly right now, I'm shooting this movie called 25 Years of Prison. It's old here. He did 25 years for bank robbery. He ain't commit. Tig, you just finished that script, so I'm gonna send you the script, whatever. And if y'all ever in Philly and y'all want to,
send it to me. I'm still working on this one, and I got my lines already. You know what I'm saying? I know about it. So send me the script, bro. I'm with it. I'll come down. Just let me know. I'll come down. I'll pull up.
Definitely. I would love to tap in.
So can you guys give the people your social media links where they can find you, follow you, become a fan, subscribe, and buy their music?
Yeah, because we got about a month and a half. Where can they find y'all?
FrandaddySP, everything, everywhere, every platform, FrandaddySP. And sometimes also, you know, Skinny Big Papa. So, but you put FrandaddySP, that's going to lead you to everything you need to see. All one word. FrandaddySP. All one word.
AJ, where can they find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms at the real REAL AJ I.V. AJ I.V. Simple as that. Yeah. On TikTok, Snapchat, IG. You can message me there. I ain't too bougie or nothing too popping. Don't let the followers scare you or anything. I reply.
Hey, it's been another edition of Stirring the Pot, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Tigmatic, Shay Rosa, Queen J Ashari, Music Dreams USA Radio, Hustle 215 Radio. We on one. Peace.
Peace.